Hello and peace greetings. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome everyone. This is a wonderful session again with our conversations with Ikon SG Award nominees. And we are so glad and delighted to have with us Dr. Zubaidah bin Zainal Abidin, who's joined us today. Welcome, Dr. Zubaidah.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Aziza, for
Yes.
inviting me for tonight.
Fantastic. And for those of you who are watching this for the first time or you're watching a repeated version, you want to be reminded that Icon SG Singapore is hosting our Icon SG Award Gala Dinner, and that's happening on September the 12th. We're very honored and privileged to have Honorary, the former President, Madam Halima Yaakob, join us as a special guest of honor. And you want to be with us to really soak in the energy of inspiration, energy of women who have created impact around the world, and now her name deserves to be heard and to be everywhere in the world. So that's how we are showing up right now with everyone who has been a nominee to be on this show with us, to have conversation, to find out how much of impact they have been making. And today's conversation with Dr. Zubaida is going to be yet another inspiring one, as I want to introduce her as always, coming from a very interesting background. She has cared for her mother since 2020, all pursuing a bachelor's degree in Islamic Studies and a diploma in Islamic Psychology and Counselling, alongside training in NLP counseling and creative trauma cleansing. She remains active across community organizations in Singapore, in Johor, and Tanjung Pinang, and extending her caregiving spirit far beyond her own household. She recently authored, she's an author and also a community advocate, as you can hear me talk about her. She also authored Ummi Seorang Pelajar, which is all about what she has been doing, a mother who has been, an educator, right? So a book inspiring others to pursue knowledge as a lifelong advocate act of devotion, proving that it's never too late to learn and give back to society and the community that we are in. So thank you so much, Dr. Zubaida, for joining us today. It's an honor and privilege to have you with us.
Yes, thank you very much, Dr. Aziza. I'm so humbled to hear about that also. But anyway, everyone have to be shared the journey, is it? For me,
Absolutely.
yes, for me, I would like to share my journey because to me, I want more women to come forwards because we women have a superpower actually. I should say that. So whether you want to utilize your power or you want to keep it to yourself. So as me, I'd like to share my life journey, you see, so that especially that my children can see what I'm doing and also like to share with the society. That's what sharing is caring. So that
Absolutely.
is my target actually. So it's just like
Congratulations.
that's what you were saying. I'm also a writer actually. I'm a CEO of a MSGA Singapore that we do event. We advocate people to write, to come forwards. You see, like we women is what I see all your teams. The teams in the Woman Icon in Singapore and in Malaysia. They have so many stories to share amongst the women so that the young generation can learn from us. Because life is also a learning journey, not only a study journey. In what we call as a university, moving university. So that
Absolutely.
so that when we share, we are caring for the young and for whoever do not know. And also to me, life you have to learn. Even
Mhm.
you're young, you're old, you are a doctor, or you're whoever you are. When you learn, you're humbling yourself actually. Because when we learn doesn't mean we doesn't know anything. So that when we learn, we earn more. Has lights to us, you see. So when I
Yeah.
meet a person, like I meet Dr. Fadila and now I'm meeting you, Dr. Aziza. So I think I need to learn more from you and more from the teams of woman icons. I think they are very superwoman also, but they got no wing to fly, but they're flying. I see they go beyond. That is what is special that I can share at the moment,
Yeah,
Dr.
beautiful. Where we talk about go beyond, that is our Singapore SG 60, 61st birthday theme, right? Go beyond. So literally everyone that we have been meeting has been expanding beyond in their limits, in their expectations, in overcoming whatever they feel or the society feels that they can't achieve. And for yourself, coming this far, this journey you've been and contributing also to the community level. Tanjung Pinang is in Indonesia, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so you've been to Indonesia, you've gone to Malaysia, you've got, from Singapore, you've been doing all this amazing work. What inspired you? I mean, of course, other than everything else that we spoke about, what really inspired you to take on this cause? And is there a moment in your life that you say that, wow, this was the beginning of my journey? Is there one such moment? Take us there.
Okay, to share is that my journey, of course, now when we was young, we have a difficult life. You see, when we age now, we think we are more valuable. See, so we want to share all this to the public, and also we inspire more, especially women, to come forwards to
Mhm.
share together. So that's my inspired to other women also actually. So we have 24 hours in our hand. How we
Sure.
divide it? That's I start my journey with. So to me, not too old to learn. See, I'm also now at this age, I'm still learning. I'm still learning for my master
Right.
at this age. Yes. So
Sure.
when I start the journey, to me, uh, we have empathy to share our value to others whenever we go. So we see the environment, we see the societies, you see. So everyone needs actually need a hand to hand help actually. Then even myself, even I'm a learning journey also. I also receive hand to hand, but I don't ask for it. But I receive, also return back to the society. That is my inspired to others.
Sure.
Sharing is caring.
And when did this start for you? Like, bring us to a time when you started feeling like that. When was
Oh,
that?
I think I start when I was very early age, at the age of 15, 16, when during
MashaAllah.
my school days. I'm the pioneer for Family Service Center in Singapore, actually. Uh,
Wow, MashaAllah.
during that time, yes. That is the journey I start. In fact, I should say that my late mom also, she do that. She do the charity job without she mention. In fact, she cook a big pot and asked me to distribute to this right and up and down all the neighbors. Maybe he start from there and then we see what she's doing. But last time we don't say that it's charity job. We just say helping hand to others who need it. That's all. That's how
Yeah.
we studied.
And I'm sure the journey, talking about teenage or childhood time, I mean, teenage life, 15 years old, where most people are just having fun. You got into this inspiration. I'm sure the journey's been long, and I'm sure there's a time in your life that you feel like, oh my God, this is really maybe not what I meant to do. Was there a moment you felt like giving up? Was there such any time?
To me, it's already a passion in my life. So there's no full stop to me. Has has Allah give us life to live, but we can do the best for the society. That's what my passion actually. When it becomes a passion, it will never stop. I think.
Absolutely. That's a ibadah, isn't it?
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
But to us,
And I,
sorry, to
go on.
us, what is big or small ibadah is according to your ability, according to your stamina, how far you can do. It's no
Yes.
forcing. Yes.
Yes, and also I love it that you're talking about, doing the best you can, which is our human potential, right? Living our human potential. And was there any situation you felt like, oh my God, this is a lot for me to take, and and then you still went ahead to do what you need to do, and then you overcame it. What was the moment like for you? I mean, when something like that happens to you, what do you tell yourself?
Oh yes, of course, that moment we have. I come across also that moment, especially when taking care of my mom, and then I still carry on with my journey. So I have to see which I have to uh, prioritize it. So
So
of course,
literally, you were taking care of your mom, and you were studying a diploma and a degree,
yes,
and that would have been really interesting. I mean, like
yes.
challenging to handle. So tell us a little bit more about that.
Okay. Let's see, in my journey of study, I bring my laptop in front of my mom because I'm taking care of her. So I want her to know what I'm doing actually. I
Mashallah.
introduce her to my ustad or ustazah that I learn with, whoever be my coach. Because I say, Mom, this is my coach. I'm learning. Oh, good. He will say, Assalamualaikum. He will give a hand also. You see, to me, she has to know what I'm doing. See, beside taking care of her, I said, only she tell me, you I know from young, never stop learning one. She always
Mashallah.
tell me that. I said, because you teach me to learn, that's why I have to learn lah.
Yeah.
That's what the journey is lah. So
Mashallah.
to me, we have these 24 hours in our hands. So how you organize it yourself? Like my mom also, I make her a schedule for her
Mm,
life, and also I make for my life the
yeah.
schedule so that I follow the schedule in life.
Mm,
That's what maybe make me more disciplined in learning lah, actually.
surely,
Mm.
surely. And so at that moment, right, when you are going through this challenge and you get into this kind of discipline, I would like to understand at the end of the day, this work of contributing back, like your timing would have been so tight. Were you able to go out there and meet people also?
What I do is that, of course, that I have to learn, shorten the length of meeting people, but I invite people to my house. I
Oh,
invite,
okay.
if you want to learn ebook writing, come to my house. So I will
Okay.
teach you, I'll coach you. So I make a time that my mom's sleeping time, see, so that I coach one or two people that who wants to learn about life journey in writing, life journey in health concern. So I invite them to my house so that their time and my time. And even I introduce to my mom when my mom is sitting eating lunchtime or maybe tea time. So we talk. So my mom will, hey, yeah, you should do that way. You should do this way. She's also trying to coach me, in fact, lah, how I should do sometimes.
You know, a lot of people hearing this would also relate to it because, or rather, become admirable of you because there are so many people right now giving all kind of excuses why they can't do this or do that. You know, it's just excuses, isn't it? When we have our heart set on something, we definitely can achieve it. And 24 hours, alhamdulillah, is more than enough if we are given that kind of clarity and discipline to work on it, right? What do you think?
Actually, this is when you say you want, you will struggle for it. And you say with excuses, you will give excuses. That also come to my journey. Sometimes I say I do not want people to come because my mom is not that well. So I said today we off. We take another day, please. So I give them an excuse lah, because I do not want to interrupt my mom daily
True.
progress or what. So I would just make an excuse. But my excuse, I think, is valid now, of course, because I want people to write. I want people to go forward for life. Because some of them even they come for just what we call it a sharing journey also. That I
Yeah.
have to prepare my ear to hear also. But to me, all is learning for me also, actually, not for them
Beautiful.
only. Yeah.
Beautiful. What does MSGA stands for? I'm sure everybody's looking at it. What is MSGA Singapore? Tell us a little bit about it.
Okay, MSG in Singapore is Master Shiro Global Academic. I followed them
Okay.
since during COVID, where when you have to stay at home, you have lesson movement. You cannot go out often. You see, so a bit boring lah. Because so you start to look for something, and then we was introduced to Zoom. So we are very familiar during the COVID. So I start to join, introduced by a friend, my coach lah, Wan Sheikha Benzohri. So
Mm.
I followed it until now, and then I already wrote about 9 book now. all on ebook writing. First, of
Mashallah.
course, first I do not know how to write, but I write my recipe book, my late husband recipe books, and then I start to. Once you start to write, you got the momentum already. When you got the momentum, of course, you got coach, so they will guide you also more. So I start to write one after another. My second book was tip how to take care of my mom also, in Malay. So I also collaborate with my brother in this book also. And then also after that, I got my third book and my second book, How to Be a Great Speaker. And also my last book was Ummi Seorang Pelajar, means I do my degree, and then I tend to write this book so to inspire more women to come forward to learn. Learn doesn't mean you have to sit down in a chair and a table. You know? To me, learning is a journey. When you go to hospital, so you ask the doctor, what say, what happened to you? They do not know you. So we need to learn. Everything that learning journey is important. Don't stop learning. That's a bit.
Yes, beautiful, beautiful. And that's a very strong message to everyone listening in. Nothing can stop us from learning, from growing, from making an impact, as how you are explaining to us, Dr. Zubaidah. And as we conclude today's session, I would like to ask you I know you've shared so much of beautiful message for the community, for people to look at, where we are at. And I want to say once again, congratulations on being nominated for the Icon Women SG Award. And for those of you who are watching, is on September the 12th. Is a gala event, and if you have not registered yet, join us. We still have seats coming in, and we have a very, very, very special guest, the icon, one of the icon of Singapore community, our former minister, president. Say that again. Our former president, Madam Halima Yaakob, will be our guest of honor, and it's such a privilege to hang out with her and also meet everyone in such a small group of 100, about 200 women who will be coming together to celebrate women and also the achievements of women in Singapore. And I would like to ask Dr. Zubaidah, as we close today's session, what is your message for women and everyone listening into today's session?
Okay, my last message is that please be positive in life. Whenever task that we have, we attempt to it, we try to solve it in the solutions, so that if you cannot get solution, please ask for help. Everyone, women's, come to Woman Icon, ask for help. We will help. Inshallah, I believe Dr. Aziza, we have so many expertise. So come
Indeed.
forward. Don't keep to yourself. Share with us.
Alhamdulillah. Thank you so much for your valuable time and your beautiful sharing and your heart, your life, and also your wisdom with all of us, Dr. Subaida. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We'll be leaving the link for you to register for the gala dinner happening on September the 12th, and also reach out to us to see how we can all come together in Icon SG Women Singapore. With that, we'll catch up soon with more conversations with people, special guest of Icon SG Singapore. Talk to you all soon, and bye for now. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.